This is the plaintiff, Gregory DiBenedetto. He says he was on his way to a movie with a friend, and then boom, the defendant slammed into him from the rear, causing extensive damage to his 2013 Hyundai Elantra. The defendant was driving recklessly, and since he was shaken up, he was taken to the emergency room. The defendant's insurance company dropped her, and he's here seeking the $1,582.58 he's owed. This is the defendant, Dawn Rella. She says the accident wasn't her fault because the plaintiff made an abrupt stop in the middle of the street without any warning. Besides, the guy's jacking up the price and trying to make money on her, and she's not going to be part of any money grab by anyone. She's accused of smacking a guy in the rear.
All parties, please use your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff was on his way to a movie when the defendant rear-ended him, but the defendant says the plaintiff stopped abruptly. It's the case of all the wrong movies.
Thank you, Douglas. Gregory DiBenedetto?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you're suing Dawn Rella? Okay, for $1,582.58. That's representing a $500 deductible plus car rental and cab fare because, according to you, you had a car accident that was not your fault, was her fault.
Correct, Your Honor.
What happened?
Your Honor, we were driving on a street in Huntington Park Avenue, going to a movie. It was New Year's Day, about 2:15 in the afternoon. Speed limit there is 35 miles an hour. Traffic had slowed down in front of me. I slowed down, and we suddenly got rammed in the rear end of my car very severely. My car actually veered into the oncoming traffic, and I quickly was able to get back into my lane. We were going north, and the impact was very frightening. I pulled over. I was a bit disoriented for a little while, and very, very nervous. And Joan was with me. We were going to the movie together. Policeman came. The ambulance came. We went to the emergency room at Huntington Hospital.
Okay. So what part of your car was damaged?
Pretty much the entire rear end, the whole right quarter.
Do you have photographs of it?
Your Honor, I was not in the mindset to take pictures. I believe
about
the
later?
defendant did. I have.
Do you have photographs of it?
My car, not his car.
It's not going to help you. What ended up happening with your car?
Well, I had to take it to the collision shop the next day. We were in the ER for about 6 hours for observation.
Okay.
And my car was, the police
can I have 2 cars?
the police officer told my daughter, who came to the hospital, that the car was drivable. So when we got released, I drove it very slowly home.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Can you come over here?
Of course. But there is a diagram in the police report as well.
I don't want their diagram. Tell me how I should draw this one.
Okay.
Is there a turning lane where people turn?
No, straight.
Just straight. All right. And so literally, there's the lane, and then this will be you, and then this will be, that's going north.
Correct.
And this will be the defendant's car. And how does she hit you? Show me on the cars.
This is the defendant's car?
Yeah. Show me how she hits you.
Based on the damage in my car, it had to be this way.
Okay, and then your car, and so it's square on the whole back of the car, and then
Most of the back, not the entire.
and then your car gets pushed into oncoming.
And I quickly veered
Get back
over,
in.
and then pulled over to stop.
Okay. All right, go ahead and go back there. What happened?
Well,
Can I get the repair order of the car?
there was a car in front of Mr. DiBenedetto's car who began to make a right-hand turn onto Woodhuller Road. My recollection is that Mr. DiBenedetto went to just simply go around this gentleman. I don't really know. It's not Mr. DiBenedetto's fault. I'm not saying that it is. He then stopped again. I did not hit him head on, and his back
Come
end
over
car.
here and you
Sure.
show me how you say it happened. This is where pictures would come in very handy, folks. But anyway, how do you say it happened?
Okay, so he goes to go this way, stops, and I hit him like that.
Oh.
Okay?
Well, then why are you hitting him from behind anyway?
Because, again,
What, you misjudged? You did exactly what my husband does.
I did.
You misjudged how fast he was going to get out of your way?
No, what I did is
Why is everyone in such a hurry all the time?
I took my eye off. And
Yeah, you
went
took
to
your
go
eye
to
off the
right.
ball, off the car, off the whatever. So what's your... Okay, go ahead and go back. So what's your defense?
So, is it a defense if the plaintiff stopped abruptly?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Who disagrees with that? Okay, you say?
Yeah, people stop abruptly all the time. You got to plan for it.
Guess what? He's right. Going inside the courtroom.
I have said all along, Judge, that I'm not necessarily saying that it was not my fault. I'm saying that I don't know that it's all my fault.
I think it is, but what did the insurance companies say?
We're fighting that out right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I in addition, when Mr. DiBenedetto I got out of the car first. I immediately went over and asked them both, because I'm respectful that my parents are about their age and they drive. Are you okay? Are you all right? And I wanted to make sure before anything that they were all right. When Mr. DiBenedetto mentioned to me that Joan maybe had a little bit of a heart issue, I said, you got to go to the ambulance. We need ambulances right away. So
everyone must have been so afraid. How high impact was the crash, though?
Not that high, Your Honor, because my airbags did not deploy.
So that's a standard? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, yes. So about a couple of days later, Mr. DiBenedetto called me. I'm having an issue with Geico in terms of auto pays not coming out. It doesn't matter.
Oh, no, it does, because what happened is that Geico refused coverage, right?
Yes.
She was not insured, Your Honor. She
Right.
did not have automobile insurance since December 11th.
Right.
My insurance
So you're
company-
fighting with your insurance company
Yes.
for coverage. Hopefully you'll win that.
It's looking good.
Okay.
So when
and in the meantime, you asked her, listen, cover my deductible because I got to get my car
I
fixed.
wanted the deductible and the cost for the auto rental, and we had to use cabs to go to the train station.
And you were willing to do that, but
Yes,
your lawyer advises you only do that if he signs a release.
That is correct,
All right,
Judge.
now, that makes good sense. The lawyer's a good lawyer, but why thank the good Lord that you had the sense not to sign that, because...
Your Honor, it was a carte blanche for the release from liability for everything.
Of course he's not going to sign that, because then he, all of a sudden, his insurance company loses the right to go against you for the damage, for the fixing of his car. So,
Plus, she was not covered by insurance. She was uninsured.
Right.
I called Geico. Her
we're
insurance
done.
company-
We're done. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. You win.
Right.
I got you. How old are you? May I ask that?
Of course you are. You may. 82.
God bless you.
Thank you.
And how old are you,
I
Joan?
need all I can get.
Yeah. How old are you, Joan?
I'm 70.
7.
Are you dating?
77.
Are you two dating? Are you an item?
You're 77.
Oh,
77.
he says,
What's a year or two in either direction? Are you two together or no?
yes, we
We're
are.
very, very good friends.
Yes,
We don't live together, but we're very, very good friends. We're both widowed, and we see a lot of each other.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
$1,582.58. Verdict for the plaintiff, plus, of course, your court costs. Good luck, folks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, in what was really quite a simple case, the plaintiff prevails. Ms. Rell, if you'll step over here. Yeah, I know you said you didn't think you were all responsible, as you put it, but in the eyes of the law, you were. You're on the hook.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly I was.
And you could have prevented coming to court had you paid him.
There was that gray area that basically said, why are you signing just something that's a receipt? You better find out what the legal ramifications
And you weren't
of this-
insured. How come? You said it was
I'm
early
on-
December?
I'm on auto pay, and apparently...
Something happened?
Did
you know you weren't insured?
Clearly not, no.
Oh, wow.
I was, the payment was supposed to come out in December. I didn't get my bill until the first week in January, and suddenly they're telling me I didn't pay. I'm on auto pay for everything in my life.
Well, sorry about that, but you're on the hook. Okay,
Thank you so
very
much.
much. Okay. Now, Mr. DiBenedetto, if you'll step out here. I'm glad you could remind her how old she was.
She still lies about her age.
She does.
said 70.
You got caught. Okay. Congratulations. The judge said
Thank
you
you,
were
sir.
very smart in this case,
I hope so. I try.
Yeah, well, good for you.
And,
okay.
okay.
I mean, this was simple. She owes you the money, she's got to pay.
It wasn't that simple for me. It was a tough
And I'm
grind
sure
to get
it was
to this
a
point.
scary
but
experience
good.
to go through.
Oh,
I mean, she must have hit you pretty hard.
very hard. Very.
Really?
$7,000 car damage.
Yeah.
I'm happy we're just here in one piece
Yeah.
and alive.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Okay. Well, good enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, what movie were you going to see? Do you remember?
Ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Darkest Hour.
Oh, good movie. Okay.
It was a good movie.
Very good.
Pretty ironic.
All right. It was your darkest hour.
It
Yeah.
was our darkest hour indeed.
Okay. Thank you. Harvey?
Okay, I mean, this gentleman is absolutely right. When you're driving, you have to maintain enough space between you and the other car to account for bonehead moves like stopping abruptly.